Corey. You know why you're here today?
Why is that?
Because Jawan came on here. I asked him some questions. I asked him about NBA players' kids, their sons. He got them pretty much all right. Mm-hmm. And I asked him some accolades. And at the end, he said, there's nobody that we know that will know just as good as him. So I asked him, Steven, Corey, Trail. He said, go get your big brother. So I went to go with Big Brother. Oh, Big Brother. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm rooting for you.
He's right.
Jawan comes on here and he wins all the challenges. Whether I put him against people, he is a nerd.
He's a basketball nerd. It's a good thing, Jawan. You know your sports, bro.
I got 8 people on here. Tell you their accolades. You got to tell me who they are. How many out of 8 do you think you going to get right?
4. That's swinging high. That's swinging high.
Oh my!
I can tell you talk basketball and stuff, but I don't be remembering
what
the
they
words that they got and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well let's start with the first one. 4-time NBA scoring champ, 11-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 7-time All-NBA, and the NBA Most Valuable Player in 2001. That might have gave it away if you remember who won it.
All right, so go through them again real quick, because I was keying in on somebody, but as soon as you said 2001, I was like, it ain't that person. So
4-time NBA scoring champ, 11-time NBA All-Star, 2-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 7-time All-NBA, and he won MVP regular season in 2001.
And how many? You say he was scoring champ too?
Mm-hmm.
What do you got the years he was scoring champ? 4-time NBA scoring champ. So, and what did he win in 2001?
MVP.
Most valuable player 2001. Sounds like Iverson.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm going with Iverson.
Yeah, that was right.
Oh, okay.
That was right. Is that who you was thinking before I said MVP?
I was going through everything, but even though I don't know people's accolades, they didn't match up to the people I was thinking. First I was running through Kobe, but you said 2001. Kobe, I knew he got his MVP later on.
Yep.
When you first started rambling them off, before you said the 2001, I was thinking, KD, LeBron. But then that time frame didn't match up. And then the 2001 actually was the only thing that gave away Iverson was because I knew if somebody got MVP in 2001, they had to be from the 90s. So that kind of narrowed that group down.
Number 2, 8-time NBA All-Star. This is kind of easy. Rookie of the Year, 2-time gold medal winner, and a slam dunk champion.
Rookie of the Year, 8-time
All-Star, 2-time gold medalist,
2-time gold medalist,
and an NBA dunk champion.
1-time dunk
One
champion.
One time.
How many times All-Star? You said 8?
8.
What was the other accolade?
2-time gold medalist, and he was a Rookie of the Year.
What year Rookie of the Year?
I don't have it off the top of my head.
All right, so I'm going to go with Vince.
Hey, you might do better than you thought you was going to do. I mean, that is only 2. You said you were going to get 4.
Need 2 more. 2 for 6. And I've hit my goal.
All right. 1-time Rookie of the Year, obviously. 15-time All-Star. 3-time Finals MVP. Yeah, I guess.
Keep rambling.
Oh, okay. Just check it.
3-time Finals MVP.
4-time NBA champ and 2-time scoring champ.
Sounds like LeBron. LeBron. Is that LeBron James?
No.
Who is it?
You want another guess? You want to hear it again?
Yeah. Go through it again.
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year guy.
15-time All-Star. 3-time Finals MVP. 4-time champ and 2-time scoring champion.
Scoring champion 2 times.
I don't know how many LeBron has scoring champions. I think he has like 1.
1 or 2, something like that. Duncan?
Mm-mm. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was gonna get this one.
3-time. How many? 3-time MVP?
3-time Finals MVP.
That's what I get. A 3-time Final MVP. So, trying to think.
I think Duncan got 4.
Yeah, he got 5 championships or 4.
He got 5 because Kawhi got that last one.
It's not LeBron.
Or what you call him? LeBum?
Yeah, I was just joking though. I like to get people riled up, but LeBron's the man. I give him his props. Who could 4 MVPs within that time?
No, 3.
3
Finals MVP.
3 Finals MVP.
4 championships.
Shaq?
Yep.
All right. I'm trying to think. I don't know why Shaq totally, after I said it earlier, it totally disappeared off my radar.
All right, this one he ain't really had too many accolades, but I'm sure you could probably get it. He stole the MVP.
Nash.
Yes. 2-time MVP, 8-time All-Star, and 7-time NBA All-NBA.
I love Nash though. Nash is a baller.
But he stole the MVP.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was Kobe's MVP.
This one.
That's like 2 points right there, right?
Because you didn't get it. Okay, I feel you. 1-time champ, 2-time gold medal winner, 10-time All-Star,
10-time All-Star,
2-time gold medal winner, and a 1-time champ.
Won 1 championship. No MVPs? No Finals MVPs? All right, let's go through them again.
All right. I can give you this. Champion.
Nah, we'll stay with the
No.
Okay.
Champion. 10-time All-Star.
10-time All-Star.
And he's a 1-time champ. And he's a 2-time gold medal winner.
2-time gold medal winners. How many All-Stars?
10.
10 All-Star appearances. A 1-time champion. So that definitely eliminates Wade and Bron and KD and Steph and all them dudes. And since we're in this 2000s era, it's also gonna eliminate Shaq and Kobe and Paul Pierce?
Nope.
Man.
Want to use a hint? Want a hint?
I want to figure this out. Give me a second. I'm holding the video up. Run them through real quick. If I can't get it real quick, then we move on.
1-time champ.
1-time champ.
2-time gold medal winner. And a 10-time All-Star.
And that's it?
Yep.
For his accolades?
9-time All-NBA defensive team.
Oh, defender.
5-time All-NBA first team.
Somebody locks up.
He's an assistant coach in the NBA right now. It's a hint. He used to be a head coach. That might have gave it away.
And I don't know.
Jason Kidd.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Kidd.
Kid flies right all way below my radar. Even though he's a hooper and stuff.
Alrighty. 1-time champ. 1-time Finals MVP. 1-time regular season MVP. And a
KG.
Nope. And a 14-time All-Star.
It's not KG?
Nope.
Hey, 14 times, huh? Finals MVP. He's a 1-time Finals MVP, 1-time champion. I'm not cheating, just what my daughter call it. Don't know.
He battled against your favorite player all the time. One to drop 40, the other one to drop 45. Power forward.
He's a power forward.
Mm-hmm.
He battled.
He beat LeBron in the NBA championship. He beat LeBron and D Wade in the finals.
Dirk
Nowitzki.
Oh yeah, LeBron. LeBron did lose to the worst NBA. They lost to the worst team to ever win an NBA Finals in the last 30 years, man. Maybe 40. We can debate that if anybody wants to go ahead. They were the worst. I'm not saying they were trash. They were not trash.
But compared to all the other winners,
that Dallas team if you go back like 30, 40 years, they would not beat any of the other finals teams in the 7-game series.
They could have beat Toronto.
Huh?
They might have beat Toronto.
Oh, last year's Toronto?
The Kawhi and them Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? When I first started this theory, honestly, and
it was a shot at LeBron.
No. It wasn't a shot at. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying when I first started saying this, because I've been saying this for years. That last year, that team hadn't played yet. Right. That might be the only team that they could beat. Honestly, yeah, that might be the only team, and the only team they could beat is a team that beat a team that was missing everybody.
7-time All-Star. 7-time All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
2-time first team. 2-time scoring champ.
Tracy McGrady.
I ain't gonna lie, if you would have got that wrong, I would have been disappointed. I would have been highly disappointed, especially that being your guy, you know.
I mean, hey. It's the man. I'll put him up against anybody. Prime T-Mac versus anybody, including LeBron. Head to head.
We seen what he did to LeBron in his prime, but LeBron wasn't in his prime.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you look at that game, that don't really show anything. LeBron was balling that game.
On Christmas?
Yeah, everybody brings up the Christmas game. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron balled out that game. I think T-Mac only outscored him by like 6-7 points, and LeBron was balling. And another thing is, they didn't guard each other really, except for on a few occasions. So that, you know, LeBron was balling, and it was his rookie year. You can't put that knocking against him. But there are a couple of games in the next few years where he got work. One of them, I think T-Mac dropped like 36 on him in the first half. Like, it was real easy. And then the only thing that saved him from like a 60 was T-Mac caught back spasm at halftime and didn't play the rest of the game. But it was...
That happened against a lot of people. It happened to Kobe.
What? Like,
McGrady would be killing, and then the injury that happened, he'd be like, oh, you got saved.
Not much. With Kobe and T-Mac, they pretty much played through their games, and their games were always within 4 or 5 points. Them was some battles.
Yeah, I'm not saying it happened all the time, but I'm saying there was games where Kobe hit him in the back and
T-Mac. That's because Kobe is the... You know what? I didn't really know for sure that was on purpose. I saw that interview with T-Mac and Kobe, and he was like, yeah, when you did it on purpose, and then Kobe was like... And so I watched it back, and when I watched it back, I was like, "Dang, that man's smart." You know, like Kobe's
evil genius.
He's Jordan level,
evil genius,
competitive and stuff like. Man, dude, like that. But these dudes is damn near best friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? When things was rough for them at the beginning, they leaned on each other and they was talking to each other before either one of them took off. They hanging out and stuff. But then when it came to it, man, you watch those games back, man, they was trying to kill each other. And Kobe was to the point where he was like, I'll get you out of this game. And it worked. So, I mean, it was crazy.
That's funny.
That shows you the difference in mental level on some of these. Kobe was winning at all costs.
He's I'm gonna hurt my best friend.
Hey, that was my mentality. Hey, we have no best friends once this ball goes in the air. After jump ball, we can talk again after the game's over. That's it.
Last but not least, one-time champ, NBA Defensive Player of the Year, 1-time NBA All-Star MVP, 1-time regular season MVP, and a 15-time All-Star.
I need that again because I was thinking.
1-time champ, NBA Defensive Player of the Year, 1-time MVP, 1-time All-Star MVP, and a 15-time All-Star.
Any scoring championships? So 1-time MVP. 1-time defense. 1-time All-Star?
No, 1-time All-Star MVP.
1-time All-Star MVP. A Defensive Player of the Year. How many All-Star appearances?
15.
15.
12 times all defensive team and a 9-time all first team.
KG?
Yeah. When you said KG for the Finals MVP, Paul Pierce won Finals MVP that year.
Did he win it that year?
Yeah.
Paul Pierce.
Hey, you know what? On this channel, Paul Pierce and Reggie Miller get all the slander.
Man,
and I don't know why.
Who was the other one?
Reggie Miller.
Nah, Reggie. That's only Jawan. That's Hey, Reggie get all the respect from me. I know. Jawan. You can't even mention Reggie Miller's name. Man, he ain't even allowed in the 2K league. Be like, hey man, somebody created an accurate Reggie Miller. All the stats is right. He'd be like, no, no Reggie allowed in this league. I don't know. I don't understand the whole thing with Reggie. Maybe y'all should have like maybe we should have like a round table. And then we just be like, hey, what's up with him? Hey, but Paul Pierce, I can tell you, I had no issue with Paul Pierce until he
retired.
When he became an announcer, I was like, bro, I think you remember things a little bit differently. Like me being a T-Mac fan, I'm biased, obviously, but I'll sit here and go, hey, T-Mac was killing. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can say about T-Mac is injuries, or you might be able to sit there and say, hey, he didn't want it as bad as everybody else, but that's not true. Look at T-Mac's teams. They were trash. Like,
it ain't his fault that Doc Rivers told Tim Duncan you can't bring your family on the plane.
The fact, look, I'm gonna say this: the fact that man was averaging 5-6 assists, and with the dudes who couldn't, man, I watched every last one. Look, people, I'm telling y'all, I watched every last one of them games. I got them recorded on VHS. That's how far back it was. Dude, it just sat there and was like, dude, don't pass the ball to these dudes. Like, honestly, his best player was Tyronn Lue. When he was on Orlando, who he had?
Or Pat Garrity.
Pat Garrity's Mike Miller was his
Daryl Armstrong was his second best player.
But I'm saying Mike Miller was his best
teammate,
consistent player, and that's no slight on Mike Miller. Mike Miller was balling at the time, but then Orlando goes, hey, let's trade him for Drew Gooden and to other some Slovenian dude. I can't remember his name. God. Hey man, dude, watch
listening to here, you can tell you are still hurt about this to
because because you have to sit there, right? And people be like, "Who's your favorite player?" T-Mac, and they be like, "Oh, he was killing," and they said it right before they come with the slander. And
don't worry, I listened to it.
He couldn't get out the first round. Like, bro, the fact that he made it to the playoffs with these dudes. And it's like, oh, yeah, he couldn't make it out of this, and he couldn't do this. Look, let me tell y'all something real quick. Look, it's going to sound like I'm mad or something like that, but look, I'm speaking facts. T-Mac would be averaging, let's say, 27, 28 points. In some of those occasions, 32 points a game, regular season. Playoffs would come, and now granted, it's only that one series, but the dude would push that average up until 35, whatever. Then you got the rest of his teams that all they need to do is keep scoring your 12 points a game because that's what you expect. Like, you know, the bar's been set. We don't expect more than your 12. If T-Mac ups the bar, he's going to make that. Y'all drop down to 7 points a game? Are you serious? So let's say he goes to Houston, right? Supposed to have some help. Him and Yao. I love Yao. Yao's like one of my top 10 favorite players just because Yao's a baller. Nobody talks about him, but Yao ball. But T-Mac could be averaging 25, 26 because for some reason he had in his head that he didn't want to look selfish when he should have been looking selfish in Houston. But they're still winning, so hey, it's working. Get to the playoffs, and this dude is averaging 32, 33, 34, 35 points a game in the playoffs. And then Yao goes from 22 a game down to like 17. Goes from 10 rebounds down to 7. And that happened consistently with all his role players going there. And then they go, man, T-Mac can't get out the first round. What do you want him to do? His assist goes up. His rebounds go up. His scoring goes up. Look, here's something else they'll talk about. You know how they talk about we'll get to the playoffs and they'll be like, Steph, let's say Steph, let's say KD. They'll be like, KD is top leading playoffs, you know what I'm saying, in scoring, right?
Mm-hmm.
T-Mac and Iverson were the highest scoring playoff people until he left Houston. Like when they would bring up it would be Iverson and T-Mac, and they were off by like percentage points, right? And I think Iverson was leading that. But he was averaging in playoffs over 30. His scoring dropped down once he went and became a role player, and they were making the playoffs. And then he's going to score 6 points a game as a role player or stuff. So that dropped it down. But prime T-Mac, when he was doing it, he was the man. Dude, he was as good as anybody else in the playoffs. These are just facts. I get to speak them without somebody interrupting because when people interrupt me, I just should be like, I shut down and be like, all right, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'm going to let you talk because it makes you feel good.
When I get older, this is how I'm going to feel about Dame, huh? I know it.
Dame gets his respect. They can't say nothing about Dame. Dame gets his respect.
No, they be acting like he can't do it in the playoffs because he ain't got after him and CJ, it's like.
But, you know, at least CJ shows up with him. You know what I'm saying? And the organization seems like they actually trying to help you. Like, he got Melo now. See, and Dame's been out of the first round. Right?
Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah, so, I mean, what do you expect? Like, I think there's 2 levels. Once you get to the playoffs, it's getting out of the first round. You don't want to have that stigma over you. And then winning the championship. Anything in between don't really matter. Ain't nobody sitting there like, man, he couldn't get out the second round. I mean, they might bring it up or say he hasn't been able to get past the Western Conference Championship like the Clippers or something like that. But nobody's sitting there really holding that over your head. It's like once you get out the first round, it's a championship or bust. But with the teams Dame's going against, it's like, well, what do you expect? Like the path the Blazers be having to go on be crazy.
They went to the finals. They had to go through They went through some people to get to when they beat Denver.
Yeah,
and then they lost to Golden State.
They don't get no softball journey there. It's like, hey.
Last year they ran into the Lakers the first series. He still killed, but he ran into the Lakers. We ended up winning the championship.
Nobody won the championship last year. Let's get that straight right now.
I'm saying
unpopular opinion.
But if Dame would have won the
championship,
if he would have won the championship, I would have been acting like he won the NBA regular season championship. So
yeah, as a fan, just like the LeBron fans are counting this as his 4th, even though everybody knows it was set up. Championship, a bubble championship.
Did you say it was set up like it was rigged? It was rigged for him to win.
Dude did nothing. Nobody watched that but LeBron fans.
I ain't a LeBron fan. I watched it.
Who did he play in the finals again?
Miami.
Everybody was cheering for. Anybody who watched it was cheering for Miami. And Miami was missing Butler for what, 2 games?
Oh my God!
Was the Dragon? Man, they barely came out of it. Man, they beat some high schoolers. Hero just came out of high school last year.
Yeah.
And the other dude, what's the other dude? Robinson, man. Both of them dudes is babies. He's strong.
Duncan's like 24 years old.
Man, high schooler.
You graduate high school when you're 17. If you do it right.
That bubble championship don't count. Don't at me.
Hey, Yo, do you even want to know the score of your challenge?
I got 4 right.
You got 5 right.
Bet. I'll take that.
You just wanted to come on here and rant about T-Mac, which is okay.
I didn't. I came on here to do this, and I mean, you said something about T-Mac, and I got triggered. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all kids say it. I got triggered.
I didn't say nothing. I just asked you his accolades.
All right. Well, you know, for anybody watching, got some slick shit to say. Put your favorite player on him one-on-one. Prime T-Mac would give him the business. That's a fact.
That's okay. My favorite player of all time would have gave it right back. So we good. But it's okay.
Who's your favorite player?
That guy right there. That guy right there.
Hey, well, we already know what they do head-to-head. And they guarded each other. They don't run from each other like LeBron be running from KD.
Yo! We out here.
I'm saying, we saw what KD did to LeBron in the finals. He was killing him.
We gotta go. He's gonna slander LeBron for the rest of the day.
He's a habitual runner. LeBron James, one of the best defensive players in the year. No, he's one of the greatest off-ball defenders.
Right.
Yeah, but he can't one-on-one. Mm-hmm. Like, man, he be getting murdered when LeBron James head up against any superstar. All they talk about is, he lock up. He gets killed by other superstars. He be locking up like bench warmer, the 6th man of the year come out there, and the only superstar that he's ever come close to locking up was when they said he locked up Derrick Rose, and he didn't. He sat there, he had help behind him, and he played off him because Derrick Rose wasn't a shooter. But he couldn't guard him by himself. And he's 6'3".
And he still did his thing against the Miami.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, the only people that they saw about LeBron locking up are always dudes smaller than him. Like, I hate when they keep showing him dunking on Jason Terry. Dude, the dude's 6 foot, and he was like 40 years old at the time. And they're sitting there like, oh man, he put him in the casket.
We ain't gonna talk about T-Mac dunking on Bradley, huh?
He a legit 7'6". I'm just saying. That's how you do it. But LeBron got some dunks. He dunked on Tim Duncan, and he got some. That. But we just saying, Tim Duncan has been dunked on many times before. Like, what's LeBron's most legit body that you can think of offhand?
Nurkic in Cleveland. Nurkic, or when I played for Portland.
Is this?
No, when LeBron played for Cleveland.
Okay, superstar body. Has he caught any superstars?
Tim Duncan.
Or, I mean, obviously, Bradley's not a superstar, but I'm just saying, has he, like, when you...
Tim Duncan's probably the most big-name dunk that he has.
But I don't even remember
I don't remember him catching Kevin Garnett or Yao or Shaq.
He did catch Garnett.
He did?
I remember that. He did catch Garnett, I want to say, in that run for the playoffs or something. There was something he came. I just remember Garnett going up and he gave it to him. I just can't remember it offhand. Hey, Chucky, if you watch this, I'm not slandering your boy.
That's everybody's boy. Man. Okay, we out of here. You done ranting? Who else you want to
I'll rant about anybody. Name them. For real. I give you my honest opinion.
We are out of here. Peace.
Paul Pierce, you're trash.